Hi, and welcome to Story Time. Last week we learned about Hannah and how she had prayed for Samuel, her baby boy that she'd always wanted. This week the story is about Samuel, and you can find it in 1 Samuel chapters 1 through 3. Now when Samuel was a very young boy, he went to live at the temple with Eli. Samuel would study and talk with teachers at the temple, and there he learned the Word of God. And one night something amazing happened. Samuel had already gone to sleep, but he was awakened when he heard a voice calling him. Samuel thought it was Eli, so he ran into Eli's room. He says, "Here I am," said Samuel. And Eli said to young Samuel, "I did not call you. Go back to bed and lie down." You can see in this picture, Eli is fast asleep, and he hasn't said anything, but Samuel sure did hear something. Now Samuel went back to bed, and again he heard someone call his name. He ran back to Eli's room. "Here I am. You called me," said Samuel. Once more Eli said, "No, I didn't call you. Go back and lie down." Samuel was confused, but he obeyed Eli and went back to bed. No sooner was Samuel back in his bed when the voice called out again. And Samuel went to Eli once more, and then Eli realized it was the voice of God calling Samuel. "My son," Eli said, "go and lie down. And if the voice calls you again, say, 'Speak, God, for your servant is listening.'" Now Samuel returned to bed, and soon he heard the voice calling him again. And Samuel did as Eli told him. He said, "Speak, God, for your servant is listening." Now God spoke to Samuel. The young boy listened carefully to everything that God had to say. And in the morning, Samuel opened the door to the temple, and he was afraid to tell Eli what had happened. But Eli said to Samuel, "Do not be afraid. Tell me what God has said to you." Eli knew it was important to hear the message God had given Samuel. So Samuel told Eli everything God had said, and God often spoke to Samuel after that night. He had a very important job. Samuel served as a prophet of God. And after God would speak to him, he would talk to God's people. He would tell them what God said. Well, I hope you enjoyed this story about Samuel, and you can find it in your own Bible at home, and you can find out exactly what God was telling Samuel. And you can do this by going and looking into 1 Samuel chapters 1 through 3. Hope you have a great day. Bye.